Okay, sir.
Okay, welcome to this amazing session. In today's session, we're going to be talking about market structure, and I want you to pay detailed attention because this is one very important aspect of trading that everyone needs to pay attention to. In fact, this is the
Okay.
bedrock of what the entire market does most times. If you miss this, it
Okay.
means you've actually missed everything. So pay detailed attention as you watch this video. Now, when you hear the term market structure, two words coming together,
Hmm?
right? We have two words coming together,
Yeah.
market and structure. A market can be defined as any place or structure that you have buyers and sellers. If you have
Okay.
only buyers, you don't have sellers, it's not a market.
Mm.
If you have only sellers, you don't have buyers, it's still not a market. Now, a
Okay.
market is formed when you have both participants coming together to run transactions. That's what a
Mm.
market is. Structure on the other end, on the other spectrum, simply means that it is defined. It has rules and regulations. It has policies
Okay.
that governs it. So, in the context of market structure, what we are saying is that in your trading, the market has a structure that you must follow, you must align with. You don't align with that
Okay.
structure of the market, you're going to be having problems. Now, key there are two key, or rather two pivotal, let me use the word pivotal because they really don't have substitutes. There are two pivotal points of the market. We have a bullish and a bearish. Bullish and bearish.
Okay.
Now, these are two key structures of this market. All right, we have a bullish and bearish structure. Now, how do you know if a market is bullish? A market is bullish when we continuously make higher highs. I'm going to explain that. Just pay attention. Market is bullish when we
Okay.
continuously make what? Higher highs. You're going to see price doing something like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, meaning it is trending upwards. Now, when the
Yeah.
market is trending upwards like this, simply means that market is bullish. But in a bearish situation, you're going to see something like this, like this, like this, like this. So,
Okay.
so these are just two illustrations showing you what market structure most definitely will look like.
Okay.
And if we connect our trend lines to it, you see we're making continuous higher highs, and then we're making lower highs and lower lows. Now, I know the next question you want to ask me is, what is a higher high? What is
Mm.
a higher high? Now, when the price of any asset moves up and breaks a structure like this, let's say this
Mm.
structure has been broken, you can see the way price is moving from here, going up, coming down, retracing, going up again.
Okay.
So when it breaks a high, a new high is formed, which is this guy right here. When
Yeah.
price breaks a high, a new high is formed. So here becomes your what? Higher high. It is called a higher
Higher high
high because it is higher than the previous high that was
than
broken.
the previous high. Okay. I get it.
Yeah, so continuously like that. So you get higher highs, higher lows, higher
Okay.
highs, higher lows,
Yeah.
higher highs, higher lows, like that. Now, but in
Okay.
some cases, when price doesn't break this previous high, let's say it goes to the same level, we now call these equal highs,
Okay.
meaning it is not broken. So let's
Okay.
let's put here as our BOS Let's put this part as EOS right here. So yeah, let's just say equal height, EQL.
BOS is break off structure, right?
Yes, break of structure. This is equal EQ. Equal heights.
Okay.
Equal height, equal height, equal height. So these are an equal height, right?
Yeah.
So while the trendy market like so, it's very simple to understand. So let's say this is a bullish trend. This is actually a bullish trend now. Now for the bearish scenario, right? You're going to be seeing price doing something like this, making lows. This is a low, right? A lower high.
Yeah. Lower high.
Lower low.
Lower low. Lower high.
High. Lower low.
Lower low.
Lower high. Lower low.
Okay. Okay.
It is a lower low because it is lower than the previous low.
Yeah.
Watch this video as many times as you can. I don't need to write them there. I don't need to write it or illustrate it. Just you watch this video.
I get.
So all of these are called breaks of structures. Breaks of structures.
Okay.
Now, I haven't understood this. It is actually very simple, right? It's actually very simple. Now, we're going to call this a what? We're going to call this a bearish trend. Let me put this in red and put this guy here in blue or green. So let's call this a bearish trend. Bearish. So I'm going to call this guy a bearish trend. Right? So now, let's assume that this bullish trend now wants to change its structure. You know, price goes up, comes down, price goes up, comes down. And at some point, a bullish trend will always turn to a bearish trend. Why? Yeah. Because we now have sellers who want to sell more than buyers who want to buy. Okay. You know that, right? So,
yes.
So at some point, we're going to be having these things staring at us right in our faces. All right. So what usually happens is that from this point, just pay attention, from this point here, when price does something like this, breaks this higher low, it now becomes what? A new what? Low.
New low.
Okay. Here now becomes a new low.
Okay.
All right. Now just look at the pattern. Here becomes what? A new low.
Okay.
Price does this again. Lower high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. Now, at this point where this higher low is broken, is what we now call a change of character. There are two types of characters in the market. You know, I told you before, bullish and bearish. So when a higher low is taken out, we now have a change of character. This is called a chalk. I'll just write it as well, chalk, to simplify things, meaning change of character. Now, constantly, price will now begin to move in a downtrend. And it continues like that. Now, let's assume now that price does this, takes out, let's assume that price does this, once this point is taken out now, here now becomes another change of character, meaning price has moved from bearish now to bullish again.
To bullish, yeah.
Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Good. So we now here now what changes back to what? Bullish. So you see the price will now start reversing back up again.
Okay.
Am I communicating at all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the same thing goes for the bearish trend. Same thing goes for this bearish trend. Let me just knock this one out. Same thing goes for the bearish trend. Now, when price does this, let's assume price does this now, and now takes out this lower high, we now have a new high. Higher low, higher high. So here will now become a new change of character. Here will become our new chop. Here's going to be our what? Our new chop. Then here becomes break of structure, and we begin to what? Begin to move to the upside again. So we have switched from bearish, which is downwards like so, to bullish. And we also switch from bullish to bearish to bullish again. Hope you understand what I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, that's good. So basically, that's just how these things are being done. That is basically how they are what? They are being done. All right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so now that we know what these characters and everything, what they stand for, if we go to our chart, I'm going to erase everything here now. If we go to our chart, let's look for a bearish trend. Let's look for a bullish trend. Let's check 1 day time frame. Let me show you, let's identify it together. The point where it switches from bullish to bearish. Okay, good. Look at this chart now. Look at this chart. You see price is making continuous highs. Yeah. You see it making higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher low, like that. At this point, price broke this higher low and switched. Okay. So from here now, we now have our change of character. This is where we now have our change of character. See it? Because it was this higher low that formed this higher high. All right, so that place has been taken out. We now have change character, which is chop. Now that we have our chop, price has started what? Rallying back. You can see price came back here. Price came back somewhere around here. Let me show you. Came back here, but price could not break through. Could not break through from here to the upside. So it only came back here, retested this other block, and came down. Now you can see the downtrend. Okay. You can see the downtrend. Yeah. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, like so. Okay. Now, from this point, you can see that price that was changed character again. Okay. You can see it. We now have a bullish, let me put it bullish. Bullish chop. will not have a bullish chop. And from here, price will go there, price will go up, come down, retest this key level here, and begin to move up. Can you see it?
Yeah.
That's simple. So obviously, there was something called an order block, just resting under here. And then price started to rally again, breaking structures, like so. Like so. Like so, like so, like so, like so. So basically, this is how trends, this is how a market moves. All right, but just have the basic understanding so that it becomes super, super easy for you.
Got it.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to give you an assignment. I will still drop a video for you to watch in addition to this, so that you straighten your hand, because this is the bedrock of what we're going to be doing. The foundation. If you miss this foundation, trading will become difficult.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to end this video now and I'll send it to you.
All right.
Like 2 hours. Let me just quickly freshen up.
Okay. So you said something like from Monday going, it's likely we would
So something like
start
what?
doing. You said that from Monday going, it's likely we will start some petty trading.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Because the market is too bullish for me to be sitting there without making even $10.
It is. Market is bullish right now.
I see. Thank God. Thank God. All right.
All right, sir. No problem.
Okay. Thank you so much.